Okay, do you want to hit record too, Judy?
Okay, I'm going.
Okay. Hey everyone, welcome to our weekly Team Aspire meeting. Today is July 5th, 2016, and thank you for going with the flow with the change of time. So we've heard a lot from people that the time that we were originally at was a little bit difficult to get there on time, so we pushed it back another 30 minutes just to try and see if it works a little bit better for everyone. So far we have more people here, so that's exciting, yay! So we'll try this for a little while, see how it works, and get your guys' feedback. But thank you so much for coming along for the ride here. So we have a few announcements. Today we started our Get Fit for Summer Challenge group. If you have anybody to add to that group, or if you'd like to join yourself, I posted a link to request to join in the Team Aspire group. Make sure you click on it and request to join, and I'll approve your request. And then you can add whoever it is that has a Beachbody workout in Shakeology to join. So that's already rolling. We started today, so thanks everyone who has already joined and added people. We also have our Diamond Dash starting next Monday, the 11th. So what a Diamond Dash is, it's kind of like a contest where everybody puts in $20 and then everybody tries to get to Diamond rank in the time frame. I believe it's going to be another 6-week time frame, and you can't join if you've ever been Diamond before. So that is a change from last time. If you've ever hit the Diamond rank before in your business, you can't join. So this is only for people who've never been Diamond before. You can still join the group without putting the $20 in and add your coaches. You can add yourself just to have the training and all that kind of stuff. But as far as competing, you can't do that if you've been Diamond before. So the way that it works is that you put the money in, and then anyone who reaches Diamond in the time frame will split the pot. So if there's $5,000 and 50 winners, and everybody splits the pot. So that's kind of how the Diamond Dash works. It starts July 11th. You have to be an Emerald coach or above to join. So if you don't know what that is, reach out to me and I can explain it. Basically, you need 2 coaches on your team. So you have to be at Emerald rank. So that's the only requirement other than the $20. So that starts July 11th. It's awesome, awesome way to push yourself to build your business. I recommend that anybody who is Emerald needs to join. Anyone who's not Emerald, you guys have until Monday to get to Emerald. So you've got plenty of time. And if you need help, let me know. So we have that coming up. Our biggest slim down contest starts on September 12th. So that's also a change. It used to be August 1st. It's no longer August 1st because I'm going to be in the middle of moving. So that wouldn't be very easy. So we're starting on September 12th. And then Success Club, we have plenty of time this month to hit Success Club. We just barely started in July. The promotions for this month are similar to last month. We have the 21-day fix, 21-day fix extreme. I'm trying to think, 22-minute hardcore, is that one of the ones? Yeah. And then the Kickstart Challenge packs that come with the 3-day refresh with all of those. Those are all on sale this month. And then at the end of this month, we have Autumn California's new line dancing workout coming out called Country Heat. That is being launched at Summit. So start talking that up. It's really exciting. I did a sneak peek. I don't know if you guys were able to see it. They're probably going to be launching another sneak peek on Beachbody On Demand soon. So if you guys aren't talking, if you can mute your line just for the recording, so it's not too crazy. And then I will announce Coach of the Week now, just in case I forget anything. So the Coach of the Week this week is somebody who's been a coach for just a couple months. She's doing amazing with sharing. She talks about Shakeology all the time on her timeline. Does a lot of sharing about her fitness stuff. She's even been getting those little sample packs and mailing them out to people. So she's doing awesome. So congratulations, Connie Wilson, on being Coach of the Week this week. So we'll announce that publicly tomorrow. But our guest speaker tonight is going to be Judy Merck. So Judy is a coach on our team. She's been a coach for just a couple months. She can tell you a little bit about her story a little bit. But she is really close to Diamond. She's been so close for a while, so it's really exciting. She is actually the leader of the week in Team Pure Results. So our Team Aspire, the big team above us, is Team Pure Results, and she's the leader of the week. So she's been posting all the stuff in that group this week, if you've seen it. And she has to do the team call. I believe it's tomorrow evening, and she's going to be practicing with us tonight. So she's going to be giving us the same thing. But if you guys could go tomorrow evening to the larger team and show our support, that would be amazing. So I'm going to turn the time over to Judy. Are you there?
Yeah. Yes. So I'm really excited and my heart's like beating right now. I don't know. Anyways, but this is awesome. So I've been a coach since October of last year. And what started me was I just woke up one day and I'm like, you know what? I'm 26 years old and I do feel terrible. I don't like what I'm seeing in the mirror. And I just don't have the energy I need to do what I need to do every day. And constantly having to have a nap, and it's like, really, I just don't have time to do this. And so I decided, you know what, on my birthday, I'm going to start my journey. And that was October 5 is my birthday. And I said, this is what I'm going to do for the rest of my life, not just 6 week here and, a 10-day cleanse here. Cause I just was constantly jumping around doing little things like, okay, 6 weeks to a wedding. So I'll quickly go on this little fitness thing or join a little contest or something online, and because I have a wedding coming up, and then after the wedding, it's like, well, okay, then I would go back to doing what I was doing before and gain everything back. So it was just frustrating, and I talked to my coach Pete for a year already on Pinterest, and he just kind of encouraged me and didn't push anything on me, and I said to him, I need something else because whatever I'm doing isn't working. And so he's like, well, have you heard of Beachbody? And I actually had heard of it. I just didn't even realize I had heard of it until I looked back at my messages, and I had like 3 other people who had messaged me that I didn't even realize they were talking about Beachbody until Pete introduced me to it. And I was like, oh, that's what they're talking about. And I had never said yes to any one of those. So I had been introduced kind of before. So that was kind of how it started. And that's kind of short version of what got me into it. So I'm talking about the importance of finding your niche or niche. 2 different ways of saying it. Depends where you live, Canada or US, apparently, is what I hear. So I don't know how you guys say it. But anyways, so I started doing, what's it called? The college that I worked with, practical social media. I don't know if any of you have heard of that one. So I went on there, and he had some tips on how to find your brand. So I have a few that I wrote down on how to find your brand and your niche and who it is you connect with. And so number one is I asked myself, who am I and what are my passions? So it took me a while actually to sit and just write it down and think about it. It took me like 2 months just to, figure it out. And so one way is I went on Pinterest because I love Pinterest and I'm on it lots for ideas and stuff. And I looked at my boards and I was like, so what kind of boards do I have? What am I calling them? Like, it's almost like I had to figure out who I was from the outside perspective, and get to know myself to find out what my brand was. And I mean, I came up with all kinds of ideas because my brand is, I had the healthy farm life. I had all kinds of names. I had a few written down here. Outside of my fitness, I do a lot of natural healing and massage, stuff like that. So I thought, well, maybe that's my niche, and I was like, no, because that's not just who I am. Like, I want a full picture of entirely all of who I am. And so I thought, well, the balanced farm wife, maybe. No, that didn't sound right. So naturally fit farm girl. So I tried that for a while, and that didn't seem to click right. And so I wrote down what my passions were and like what kind of got me going. And that was a lot of, like, I have a little boy, so that's huge, like kid stuff. And animals, huge passion of mine. I love my animals and I love doing stuff with them. And I love writing. I love health and fitness. I love the healing side of things, mentally, physically, emotionally, all those kinds of things. Um, and a farm wife. I'm a farm wife, right? And I work. I have another job. I have another business. So it's like, how do I combine all this into like 2 words that when someone reads it, they're like, oh yeah, that kind of tells me all about who you are. And it took me quite a while. So in a short paragraph, it was how to balance your life on the farm, juggling, feeding farmers, trying to eat healthy, be a mom, finding health and healing through fitness, nutrition, and emotional balancing. And that was kind of short version of how I saw my brand. And so I looked in my Pinterest and I seen a board that was called Barefoot Living. And it was just all about stuff that just, you don't have to think about. It's your passion. It's just stuff that randomly that you love to do. And then that's when I realized what I was going to call it. And that was Farm Fit and Barefoot, because Farm Fit is just encompasses all that I'm about when I'm outside and living my general life. And Barefoot is just everything else about me that I love. And that is kind of where I got my brand. And the steps it took for me to get to those was to, number one, ask yourself who I am, what my struggles are, what my passions are, and write those down. Just like short version notes. And number two, that was part of it. What are my passions? Number three is to figure out what your brand is. So to write down for who, and then, like, for example, for who would be for women who are haven't needed to be fit before, haven't needed a workout program before to be fit, and now we're struggling to find that balance, right? And then that feel, I'll copy this down and post it in the group later about the steps on how to find your brand. But and then number 4 was when I went on Pinterest and just kind of looked about who I was and what kind of posts, like what I like to post and pin. And then number 5, I joined groups that I was interested in. Like I'm part of a group that's called Women in Agriculture, and only women are allowed in this group. And we share all kinds of struggles and stuff about farm life and all kinds of stuff that a farm wife deals with. And just cool pictures about the animals and stuff we're doing outside, and just a place to connect. And there's over 30,000 members in this group. So it's a great place to really connect, and a very, very active group. Like, there is a lot of posting happening and a lot of action going on. So it's kind of a gold mine for me. So, and then I'm part of a local group that's all about chickens and stuff like that. So it's kind of stuff that I'm doing every day, and so I can connect and people kind of get you. You know, you got to get each other, you got to understand each other and what it is that kind of gets you going, right? And then number 6 is to find the emotional need of your niche. And basically that's just to ask yourself, what is it that I need emotionally? Because that's where you're going to get your biggest connection with the people who want to work with you, is what they need emotionally. And physically part will follow, but it's usually a link to an emotional thing. And for me, that was just needing people who understand me and who can help me like find what I needed to balance my life. And so that was how I found my niche. And now I started my Facebook group called Farm Fit and Barefoot, and I have a website, coachjudymark.com, and that was where I kind of started just playing with my niche and posting stuff for people to kind of see where my audience was at. And I tried to post 2 or 3 things about fitness every day, and then I post something that had to do with my niche, like something completely unrelated to fitness and health and stuff. And I'm going to share with you, if I can share my screen. I figure Angie might have to help me with this. But share my screen and show you guys a few posts that I did and what kind of reaction I got from them. So Angie, do you know how I need to do that?
At the very bottom it says invite, manage participants, and then share screen. Click share screen.
Participants, okay.
And then it says share screen in the middle.
Oh, yes.
Click on that, and then it will say from where. So click desktop if you're on your computer, and then it will start sharing your screen. At least it should. Okay, it's working.
Am I on?
Yes.
Okay, so here was the first one. I posted this because this is entirely not me. And so everybody knows when they stop dead in their tracks and go, oh my gosh, what's she posting? And this is what it said. Rant, I usually don't do Facebook drama thing or ever blast out people publicly, but when a chick that I thought was cool with me decides to send my husband pictures in a bikini, you know I will call that chick out. It's game on. I keep my personal life private, but since she wants to go there, we are going there. I'm putting the picture in the comments. Tag her if you know her. I'll show you the picture here. And this is the picture. So it's a chicken wearing a bikini. This might not be funny to everybody, but everybody, so I took this post and posted it to Women in Agriculture and to the Saskatchewan chicken site. And I got 5,000 views on this and over 60 likes on my page in 2 days. And so I almost doubled the likes on my fitness page because people seeing this and like, oh my gosh, this is so funny and this wasn't like you at all. And I needed the laugh. And so they thought it was quite funny. So I did not think it'd be that big of a reaction, but it got a big reaction. So another post I did was I posted this and I said, so if you have 4 eggs, which is the correct way to do it? So you can see at the bottom of the picture, it says 51,742 people. So that means that over 51,000 people saw my post and clicked on it to read it. And I had over, it says there, 140 people shared it from my page. I had, I think, over 300 comments altogether just from different sites that I posted it onto. And so this is unrelated to fitness, which, like Angie will tell us all the time, you don't want to promote Beachbody or too much of that in groups, that just so you don't get kicked out, right? So this was me kind of sneakily putting in my Farm Fit and Barefoot page by just posting something unrelated at all to fitness. And so I think I got over 40 likes on my page because of this post. So that was one. Some of you may have seen my video. But I was like, today I didn't have to work out because I was pounding posts all day. It was a video I showed us. We were building fence, and I was sore for 3 days after from throwing a 12-pound sledgehammer all day. So I said, I don't think I need to work out today. This is my farm fit day today. And I got over 3,000 people reached, and over 2,000 people saw this video. And a lot of the women in agriculture, they were quite onto it. And they're like, oh, it's so good to see someone else, like, you know, staying fit on the farm. And this is cool. So I connected with a bunch of people that way. And if that was the last one or not here. So yeah, this shows my page, and that in the last 2 days, it says this week, but it was 2 days, I got 62 likes on my page this week. So that kind of encompasses the journey I've had with finding my niche and just learning to connect with who I am and be okay with who I am. And I guess I was a little bit afraid that I would turn people off, and it's like, I don't want to come off as this farm girl, like it doesn't seem professional and everything. And I thought, well, maybe I can kind of change it up. But when I just really just focused on being myself and putting it out there, the best of who I am, it just kind of all came together. So I'm not sure how to unshare my screen now.
So at the top, it should say stop sharing.
Oh, yes. Okay. So anyways, I don't know if you guys have any questions or if I missed something. I feel like I just rattled that all off to you, but go ahead if you guys have questions on that.
I thought it was awesome. Great job. Does anyone else have a question? I have one, but you guys could go first.
I have a question. What you said you have a website and your Facebook page. How are those two different? How do you treat those two differently? Or do you post the same things? Or
Well, on my website, I just got it going and set it all up, and it's through the Practical Social Media University. And so they have everything linked already to your Beachbody account. So you don't have to work on any of that. All the videos from Beachbody, all the workouts from Beachbody are all there. So if you send someone's like, go check out my website, coachjudymark.com, they can click on any of the workouts. And even if they buy it, it's linked just like as if you'd send them their business website from Beachbody. It links right to your business page. So, and then it just opens it up for you to blog about different things. So I need to, once it's not quite so busy, I want to get into blogging once a week. Like I have some ideas on blogging that I want to do that connect with my niche. But as for the difference, it's just more of it's a place to send people with a lot of information. So you're not having to copy and paste so much. You just send them there. And my Facebook like page, I just try to post on that like 2 or 3 times a day. So it's a lot more active right now than my website is. Yeah.
Awesome. Anyone else have a question? I know I muted the people on the phone, so let me unmute you guys. Sorry. There we go. If anyone on the phone has a question, while you guys are thinking, so my question was, so now that you've been connecting with your niche for a little bit, I say niche, but I guess being from America, do you find it's easier to find people to work with, or how's your business actually changed? I know your like page has gotten more likes, but how's your business changed?
Yeah, that's a good question. Like what I need to do now, and I just haven't taken the time, and this is what Shannon said too, is once people are liking your page, you need to go and connect with them and make friends with them and talk to them, because I haven't done that. I've just been focusing on getting my likes up because it seems to be what I've had time for right now. But when I'm going on, like now I'm looking for people for my new challenge, and it's like I really can connect to these people. It's like, hey, thanks for liking my page. And then you can connect on something familiar, like whatever it was that they liked, right? And so as for that, yeah, like now I find it easier to connect with people because I'm not talking to a gym owner in some big city somewhere where I'm like, hi, what do I talk about? Now it's like I totally have lots of stuff to talk about and we can connect. So that part has been easier for me because now I find it effortless to talk to people because we have so much in common, right?
Yep. Awesome. Cool. Does anyone else have a question? No? You guys are questionless. Okay. So Judy, when you're doing the Team Pure Results call, are you going to share your screen and all that stuff with them? And
yes, doesn't look really professional and everything because I had time to barely do that. So it was like as long as I can do that. I hope it was cool. Like, I don't know. I need feedback from you guys. So if you got any ideas how I could change something, just let me know.
No, I thought it was good. Yeah, I liked it. I liked to see it. So you could sit there and tell us all day, oh, I did a post about a chicken with bikini, but actually
Yeah.
it's super helpful.
Yes,
So I
that's why I thought I have to do this, because it's not real unless I show you guys. So
yeah. So yeah, do you have any other questions about how to record or anything?
I tried. I don't know if it recorded because it said ask your host for permission, so I don't actually know if it worked.
Okay.
It says recording, but I think it's because you are recording.
Oh, probably. Okay, so we'll talk about that after. If you want to stick around after the call, then we'll chat. But
Sure.
does anyone else have any other questions or about the call or anything in general? Coaching. We have a couple minutes. No? You guys are awesome. Thanks so much for joining. It was so fun to see you guys. Let's take a quick picture while we're all here and showing our face. So if anyone's hiding their screen and would like to show their face for the picture. Let's see. Awesome. There's Veronica. Hey. Okay. So I'm going to do a quick picture. So on the count of 3, 1, 2, 3. Awesome. Let's see. Let me see if it turned out. Yep, I got it. Cool. Thanks, guys. So I think we're going to try this time again next week, see how it goes. And we'll be with you next June. Remember what time it is tomorrow, the call? I think it's about the same time, right? It seems like it's 9:15 my time, so like 7:15 your time, I think. So, all right, cool. Well, good luck, and we'll attend as we can. So, see you guys tomorrow, hopefully. Thanks, Judy. Thanks.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Bye.